Alright, you got a guest for today? Of course I do. Today, we're interviewing a news reporter. That's pretty simple.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Yes, I'm here in the field interviewing Kala and Baza of Pumpkin Pumday. You've probably heard of them. So what got you your start in this industry? Actually, we meant to ask you that. No, I'd like you to answer. Well, I guess I watched a lot of Squid Sunday and wanted to make my own show. So I did. And I got Baza to help. Very interesting. I'd like to ask another question. Actually, we'd like to ask a question. So what news channel do you even report for? I'm a reporter for BNN. Now I'd like no further questions because I'm asking the questions here. What's with all the pumpkin theming in your show, Pumpkin Pumday? It's because we're pumpkins? From Team Pumpkin? And because we're pumpkins? Very fascinating. I'm sure our viewers love to hear something like that. Organically grown pumpkins making a living in the world. Okay, we ask the questions around here, bud. Now, what was the hardest story you've ever had to report on? Well, there was a day everyone was in mourning for. A day everyone remembers where they were for. It was the day the Daily Squid Show was cancelled. That was definitely the hardest report I've ever had to make in my career. Anyways, I do have more questions for you. What was the hardest guest you've ever had on your show? It's definitely having Lana and Tuss on. I mean, those are our rivals. Are you sure it wasn't the literal assassination that happened on the previous episode? No, that was fun. We had a surprise guest on. Now, will there ever truly be a Monday that's not a Pumday? Whoa. Don't push your luck, bud. This is still our show. Do you try to avoid bias, or does adding your own opinions make your reports unique? Well, I'm very biased against you two right now for asking me questions. You've had a lot of questionable people on your show in the past. Are you morally approving of these people, or would you like to see both sides of any given argument? I don't think there are two sides to the piggies. Now don't forget, we're asking the questions here. Kala, hit it. What's your favorite color? Well, if you need to know, my favorite color is red. Well, that concludes the interview. Do you two have any last things you'd like to say before I go back to reporting real news? No, remember, you're in our domain. So do you have any last things you'd like to say before we end the episode? No, if you're gonna play like this, I do not. Bye. I think he won.